Alright, let's go ahead and get back in. I believe I did some equipment, equipment equipping last time. After ending the stream. Whether I will remember any of that, probably not. I did get rid of some old equipment. So that's going to be less of an issue as well. Or, like, I mean, I don't remember exactly what I got rid of. Okay. Here we are. So we've got Expedition 1 down here. Let's go ahead and get our resources toggled back on. There we go. And Expedition 2, I believe I did some equipment stuff with. Let's see. Am I going to remember any of what I did? I don't think so. I don't think so. Evil Science-y Magic Secret Projects is definitely a, sounds like a fun thing to do. No, I don't think we did a whole lot with... I don't remember if I did anything with them at this point. So you can see that I did get rid of some stuff that we had laying around equipment-wise that we just weren't really likely to use. Tried to reduce... Like, I kind of want at least one decent of each piece of equipment, or most pieces of equipment kind of thing, so that if I get a new character, I can, you know, always have something to toss in. But yeah, I don't remember what I did there. I think I set up some new crafting stuff. I'm going to try to make another basic sword, a two-handed mallet. And then, of course, we need more igneous spike. That's all we need right now, actually, for that equipment. We can make some, but I got Farron here working on the metal composite, so we can make more. And we got 671 coal back at town for once. Feels good to actually have a ton of stuff. Alright, so Expedition 2, I don't think they need to do anything other than just head out, start gathering more coal, more other resources. So I think I will start... Let's actually start out by killing the monsters down here. Using literally and metaphorical in the same sentence is quite the achievement. Yeah, but literally means metaphorical now in some contexts, which is fine. Under 3 digits? I have never had over 3 digits of coal. 11 meat, 6 bone, 3 scaled leather, 4 blood bone. You know, the fact that I had these guys there probably means that I was going to do something. No, I must have done some equipment swapping with them, and I just don't remember what it was. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. You guys aren't doing anything, so let's just go ahead and end the turn. A bit disappointed your character is so good at crafting. Never get to leave the village and do fun and exciting things like pillaging graveyards or fighting krakens. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate when you have people who are always good at certain things. Well, I mean, you get to fight some things that came up and attack the village. Not that I show it on screen. 9 meat, 3 scaled leather, and 4 blood bone. 0.2 XP. Let's see if anyone is going up a level. I mean, you get to be known for being the master of crafting, though. That's always nice. Hey, Lil Bunny. How's it going? And don't forget, we do have plenty of characters who can be named if anyone wants to redeem one of those. T did offer as well. They can either be named for yourself, or they can be named for characters in various Let's Plays that I have done. And we got a couple levels. So Sherry's going up a level. Definitely wants Strength of the Swarm. Kijikun, subscribing to Tier 1. Subscribed for 38 months. Fantastic. And you're off to get your second shot. Excellent as well. I hope you have no adverse reactions to that. And then Petula can get Summon Unliving Rat or Hunter's Mark. Might as well get Summon Unliving Rat, why not? Alright, we've got 8 movement on Expedition 2, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Perfect victory. 11 meat, 7 scale leather, 3 bone, 9 blood bone, and 0.2 XP. And get rid of the snake's nest. Clear the nest. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. Accept the outcome. 23 meat, 7 bone, 4 scaled leather, 0.3 XP. Howdy, Elil, how's it going? Now let's go ahead and get up here so we can gather the meat and grain. Let's go ahead and investigate from a safe distance, and it's a chart. Let's kill it. Whoops, I forgot to... I clicked the wrong one. I guess we can do that. Ask for the demon deal. We get crappy bone jewelry and a 16 malachite. Bid him farewell. 0.2 XP. I meant to kill him. I misclicked. Oh well. You're not an expert on Byzantine versus Arab warships, short version, who had the better? That's kind of why the book exists. So you can find out. Alright, let's go ahead and do some gathering. Page 445. Well, I'm going to assume that... you mean for Before the Muses. Go ahead and get to that once we end the turn. I do not have an opinion on which is better. Because in general, it tends to be a situation where it depends on the circumstances and stuff like that. That's often how those things go. So we had 200 mithril before, now we're down to 107. Farron is really good. 1417 is his skill. Let's see, anyone else doing anything that is not actually doing anything? No, everyone is, everyone's working away at good stuff. Okay. That is fine. Alright, let's go say hi to these guys. Let's go ahead and try to talk our way out of it. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. You managed to fight against the enchantment, so the demons will leave you be. They're also impressed with your strong will. Got some water demon opinion, 0.5 XP. Ice demons are stalking you. Fight with spirit. They respect it most. Let's see if that works. Perfect victory. Are they going to hate us? Your spirit was stronger. The demons perish. Okay, they're probably not going to like that. Iron jewelry. Oh, bright mind. 1 intelligence and 1 wits. We'll go ahead and keep that. 13 diamond. No, actually they did like that. Okay. 0.6 XP. You find the ruins of the frozen ruins of some old structure. Let's go ahead and search it. Now your search turns up a few things. Take it and leave. A fur gathering tool. I'll go ahead and hold on to it for now. A diamond scroll, ghostly axe, and a weakness. I'll hold on to it for now. 15 blood bone and a 0.5 XP. Okay, so that's going to be good. I don't think I have any kids right now. Let's double check. No, we got no kids. Okay. So no one's about to grow up. No one that I need to keep an eye on. Let's go ahead and get that. Get a quick save. Since it is the first turn of the stream. Okay, page 445. And do remember with this book, it is chronological order, so the further in the book you go, the more recent the stuff is. That oftentimes means that the more likely things are in better condition, the texts. Okay, let's see. How long is that? This is part of a long one. That's fine. Let's see if there's a good starting point for this. Alright, they plotted evil in their hearts. They said to Tiamat, their mother, "When he killed Apsu, your husband, you did nothing to save him, but sat by silent. Now he has made 4 terrible winds. They are roiling your vitals so he cannot sleep. You had no care for Apsu, your husband. As for Mumu, who was captured, you remained aloof. Now you churn back and forth, confused. As for us, who cannot lie down to rest? You do not love us. Think of our burden. Our eyes are pinched. Lift this unremitting yoke. Let us sleep. Battle has begun. Give them what they deserve. Make a tempest. Turn them into nothingness." When Tiamat heard these words, they pleased her. "As you have counseled, we will make a tempest. We will blank the gods within it, for they have been adopting wicked ways against the gods their parents." They closed ranks and drew up at Tiamat's side, angry, scheming, never lying down night and day, making warfare, rumbling, raging, convening an assembly that they might start hostilities. Mother Hubur, who can form anything, added countless invincible weapons, gave birth to monster serpents, pointed of fang and merciless incisors. She filled their bodies with venom for blood. Fierce dragons she clad with glories, causing them to bear auras like gods, saying, "Whoever sees them shall collapse from weakness. Wherever their bodies make onslaught, they shall not turn back." She deployed serpents, dragons, and hairy hero men, lion monsters, lion men, scorpion men, mighty demons, fishmen, bullmen, bearing unsparing arms, fearing no battle. Her commands were absolute, no one opposed them. 11 indeed on this wise she created. From among the gods her offspring, who composed her assembly, she raised up Kingu from among them. It is he she made greatest. Leadership of the army, command of the assembly, arming contact, advanced of the melee, supreme commander in warfare. All she entrusted to him, made him sit on the dais. I cast your spell, I make you the greatest in the assembly of the gods. Kingship for all the gods I put in your power. You are the greatest, my husband, you are illustrious. Your command shall always be greatest over all the Anuna gods. She gave him the Tablet of Destinies, had him hold it to his chest, saying, "As for you, your command shall not be changed, your utterance shall endure. Now that Kingu is the highest and has taken supremacy, and has ordained destinies for his divine children, whatever you gods say shall cause fire to subside. Your concentrated venom shall make the mighty one yield." So that is the end of the first tablet of, let's see, the Epic of Creation. which I believe is the enema Elish. Yeah. So that is the end of the first tablet there. It's in pretty good condition. Let's see if there were some notes that I could take a look at. Nothing standing out. So yeah, good stuff. That is important. That's one of the important myths from Mesopotamia, from the Akkadians at least. No kids. Hey, Morkalub, we've been summoned. I mean, he might have a bone to pick with you about that, though, Dracophile. Alright, nothing of significance there. Let's go visit another cemetery. Have a closer look. Look for useful resources without disturbing the dead. We are strong enough to move the slab without much effort. Let's go ahead and attack whatever lies in the coffin. Oh, look, a Light 6 Striga Master. Auto-resolve. Kids always rising up to slay their parents, some of which Auld knows all about. I've never done that in any of my games, ever. Ever. I don't know what you're talking about. 10 Nut Tincture, Wood Medium Armor that we're just going to break down, Malachite Scroll, which is just going to get broken down, 9 Bloodbone, and a 3 Topaz. We can gather what we can and leave. And we get a wooden polearm that will be broken down, a steel polearm that will be broken down, a fur codex, random blasts 2, Ice Spike, Mass Lullaby, we'll hold on to it, and a 29 granite. Sure, I don't. My noble house of Aquitaine called. They want to know if they can kill their grandsire. No, they can't. Definitely not. 1.4 XP, though, for that group. That is pretty nice. Let's go down here and visit this one, and then we'll head up there and visit that one. Gather some more meat, and gather some vegetables. And go ahead and try to talk our way out of it. Auto-resolve, accept the outcome. Managed to fight against the enchantment, 0.5 XP. Got more opinion with water demons. Alright, so, where do we want to go? We haven't explored all of this area. We've got another thing down here that we could go pay a visit to. A couple more things, actually. Go and camp, gather up the topaz and the enchanted leather. There we go. Do we have any cooking and compositing that we want to do? I can get some diamond with that. Get a thing with that. I only have 5 coal, though. So let's not get too much of that. Well, we can do some sushi. That is always good. Pickled sushi. Ew. Yuck. Alright, we are out of mithril now. We now have a 60... So we went from 200 mithril to 60 metal composite. That, again, is getting at exactly what my problem is with so much in this game. I guess to a certain extent, the point is that, Like, you'll primarily be making weapons out of the low tier, like the ancient wood, the stuff you can gather, as opposed to the really good stuff for everyone. Depending on the ingredients, it might actually be good. Nah. Nah, I don't think so. Why'd the snakes leave? I just wanted to murder them. I'm so disappointed. Alright, no levels. Let's visit another cemetery, investigate, search for anything usable, ask him what his problem is, agree to smash the gravestone, 17 granite. Lost some faith, that's fine, 1.5 XP. Do not doubt your chef powers. I don't doubt your chef powers, I doubt your ingredients. You enter an ancient gravesite, long forgotten by mankind. Among old, decrepit gravestones, you find a large crypt, crushed by a fallen tree. The entrance stands ajar, and cold darkness looms within. Well, I mean, we'll go in, of course, right? Open the crypt and see what happens. Be ready for a fight. Faith is strong, you're not easily broken. Attack it. Perfect victory. Alright, a physical blessing for T and Abcody. 5 sacred wood, 4 monster bone, 6 blood bone, a topaz scroll, which is going to get broken down, 12 silver. 1.6 XP. And we'll just gather some dark wood. I guess we could try some compositing. Except we don't have any coal in this group right now. So that's the problem there. Alright, more frozen ruins of some old structure. Goes into calculation mode. If one brines a whitefish, uses some banana peppers, carrot to cut the tang of it, avocado. Yeah, see there, I'm talking about the ingredients. I'll eat the carrot. That's about it. There are unliving dragons in these ruins. Okay, so, note to self, there are potential level 10 fights on this continent. Good to know. I'm glad I know that now. I'm pretty sure we can do a level 10 fight. Can we do a level 10 magic user without much trouble? Destroy them. Alright, 3 unliving dragons. Just the carrot. I mean, I haven't actually had avocado, so I don't know about that. But yeah, I don't think I'd like avocado. Unless they have elven captives, you're not interested? Well, I mean, I'm gonna kill them. But yeah, I am mostly interested if they have elven captives. Perfect victory. Accept the outcome. 10 life root, 1 combat robe. Alright, so it increases wits. There's an increase to faith and health, but it's only for shielding. And there is increased movement, which is good. I guess we'll keep that because that's a good emergency item for getting a new person. Leather medium armor, break that down. 47 dragon bone, 45 mithril, 2 pristine matter, 4 god's branch, a dryad mallet, break that down. A fur scroll, break that down. Steel javelins, break those down. 5 moonstone. Wood heavy armor, break that down. Stone wood mallet. It's pretty good, probably worth more out as resources. Clay heavy armor, break that down. Shadow heavy armor, break that down. Topaz crafting tool, break that down. 5 secret alloy, 3 morph material, an enchanted shield, increased shielding 15.9 across the board. That is pretty good. Definitely keep that. Armored shield, 21 across board. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Dark shield, that is 30. Yep, keep that. Diamond crossbow. Now break that down. Grand mallet. Alright, it's a lot of damage, but it's only made with wood as a secondary material, and it's not all that interesting. So I'm going to actually break that down. Shadow javelins. Break those down. Alright, that was super worthwhile. And we also get 16 Monster Bone, 1.4 XP. Only 1.4 XP, though. Like, that feels cheap. Alright, is there a good place to go? I guess here for now. Ah, I should have tried to go down there. I need more coal. Search turns up a few things. Take it and leave. We got fur gathering tool. I'll hold on to it. Scaled scroll. Yeah, it's good quality. We'll hold on to it. 14 shadow bone, 0.5 XP. Skeleton and zombie dragons not quite as bad. No. I guess we'll just come over here. There is coal up here, and there is a terrain artifact, so that's good. That's where we'll head next. Alright, let's gather a lot of iron, gather a lot of leather. Alright, how's everyone doing? Still working on those, still working on that. Okay, I want you onto something else. Do we have anything here? Yeah, we can do this one. That's a little worthwhile. Well, that is a lot of scaled leather there. Okay, I think Farron's going to finish up with the igneous spike soon. And what are we looking at? We're looking at exactly 24. So I can get the igneous artifact. I can get the morphed robes. I can get the morphed robes and the molten bow. So that's good. So we'll do both of those as soon as he's finished with all of that stuff. Zorquan would be displeased. Yes, you do remember that that deity. As you cross the woodland, you come across some wild piglets. A mama boar is surely near. A set of traps you separate the pack and only hunt a smaller batch. Go in closer and try to capture the piglets. Let's capture piglets. So we got a young boar and a wild boar. Auto-resolve, perfect victory. 7 meat, 5 bone, and a trained wild boar made from dragon bone and egg. Try to catch the piglets, but a pack of angry boars charges you instead. Luckily, you were able to fight them off. 1.1 XP. Yeah, Zorquan I kind of set up as being very into the true form of deities. Dragons, I should say. So he's not a fan of anything that kind of strays from the standard shape. Devonbrod can get some intelligence. Does he actually have anything that uses that? He's got retaliation. That's worth it. Yeah, let's go with that. Ludoslav, you can get Trash Attack or Soul Tear. Soul Tear is pretty good. What is your Trash Attack? 7 versus 18. Yeah, we'll get Soul Tear. Have a closer look, It could be grave robbers, could be something more. Investigate. We got a figure shifting shape from black cat to mouse to a ghostly visage of a woman. Let's try to figure out what the creature is. These forms together suggest that this may be a Dola demon. They are usually guardians, especially fond of protecting young ones and bringing good fortune to those they choose. It is odd to find one here alone. Ask what the Dola is doing here. Let's see. Find a way to wake up the Dola. Perfect victory. You made the unliving. We'll go ahead and agree to her request this time. Strike her down. We get a mental blessing. Go ahead and leave. 0.5 XP. Live ham made with dragon bone? Wonder who has been creating. It's definitely not me. No, I wouldn't be making dragons, boars, piggies, ham like that. You know. Let's see. Fur leather. No, let's not do fur leather. Let's have you do the fur leather. Yep, that's good. That is good. Alright. So we'll get one batch of fur leather, we'll get 2 batches of sandstone, and a bunch of batches of grain. Alright, let's see. Come up here first. Come say hi. Fight with spirit. They respect it the most. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. Topaz robes. Worth keeping. Clay javelins. Break those down. Fur jewelry. Some weapon block. We'll keep it. Elven bow. Break it down. 20 diamond. Go ahead and leave. 0.6. And our faction loyalty with the ice demons has improved a little bit. Okay, so we need the terrain artifact. We definitely need the coal. Let's get the best people on that. No, because I need to get the topaz as well. Go. Okay. Not as much coal as I would like, though. Nah, we don't need to do any compositing. Okay, Lil Bunny is done with that. Lil Bunny, you can work on this mithril. We're down to 502 coal already. Okay, you're done with that. Go work on that one. Still have that you can do. You still have that you can do. You are done with this for the moment. Okay, we are up to 32 igneous spikes, so we'll have half of what we need for the igneous artifact afterwards. Okay, so that's going to be next turn that the morphed robes are finished. 21% trash quality chance, 47% masterwork quality chance. So let's go ahead and get a save. And let's find out if we get a good one. Yes, we do. Okay, so 1 movement, 4.6 wits, 132% faith and health, and 28 shielding. for a weight of 66. That's pretty good. But that is definitely going to be saved for our main team. And I believe you are now... Yeah, you're now onto the Molten Bow, so that's good. And then we'll just let you make both of these. Which is going to use up most of my Pure Stone. Okay, and our Rusalka has gone up a level. We can get Rain of Frogs or Water Demon. I am not as likely to use Rain of Frogs, I think. So let's increase Water Demon. Let's go ahead and face him with the Spirit. Get 2 Shadowbone, take their stuff and leave. 0.5, and they like us a little bit less. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Let's fight with Spirit, they respect it the most. Perfect victory. Topaz Jewelry, some weapon block, we'll keep it. Topaz Crossbow, break it down. Bone Jewelry, break that down. 16 Diamond, go ahead and leave. 0.6 XP, and more improvement with the Ice Demons. Okay, so we have been up this way. And that did reveal Mithril, so let's come down here. Let's see, yeah, you're working on that. You find a place hidden from plain sight, and within you spot ice demons congregating. It is hard to call it a settlement, but it's likely as close as they get to one. Let's try to speak to them. You get no answer, only several icy looks. When you become friends, you will be able to recruit, trade, and cure all curses here. Alright, go ahead and leave. Alright, so they're not ready to call us friend yet. Can we... Yeah, we can get up here. So we can gather some topaz, too. Alright, definitely want the mithril first. We're only going to get 1 batch of that, but it is a good batch. It is a good batch. We're only going to get 1 batch of topaz. I also kind of hate how the gathering amount that you get from a lot of these is not in a nice, even amount for what you need to turn it into stuff. Like here, like this 12 mithril is not bad. That's pretty good. But 11 topaz, you're going to frequently end up with spare, and that's just annoying. Let's do that. Let us do that. We can gather this here. We can also gather this here, though. Alright, let's see. That's good. That is good. That is good. Alright, what else can we make? I guess we'll make some sushi. We'll run out of seaweed eventually. We can make mythical leather. I guess we'll do blood bones since I've got that back at the base. back at town, I should say. That's good enough. Can I get up to the other one? I cannot. Let's just get up here for the moment. Gather some iron. Gather some clay. There we go. Oh, you know what? We can research this terrain. That is going to take a little while. I guess we'll take 2 turns. I guess that would be okay. Yeah, whatever. Anything else that we can make? Guess we'll just make some pickles with you guys. Alright, so we're gonna have to be here for 2 turns. Let's see, working on the Molten Bow. So let's go ahead and get that save. And let's see how the Molten Bow turns out. Come on, Mastercrafted. Yay, the rain has stopped. Let's see. A Molten Bow, Mastercrafted. Yep. Alright. That's pretty good. Your kitty, yeah, we have not been able to get many of the animals upgraded, so your cat is still level 2. Alright, so 2.8 with poison damage and area of effect. So that's pretty good, and delay. So again, that's going to be going to someone back in our main exploration group. Probably Seal and Mortar. But I'll double check that when the time comes. And let's see. Alright. So we're going to get the Pure Sword, 47% chance of Masterwork quality. One of the main reasons is because that should get up over 150% shielding and do some decent damage. And I think that's for someone in town. So you need another turn. You do not. Go ahead and get you up here. Let's go ahead and convince them that we are friendly. Pelkabog, Mira, Grazina, and Nunawaj. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 5-nut tincture. Go ahead and leave. 0.8 XP. More opinion with the Slavians. Actually, we could visit here. Have a closer look. Speak to our kin. Perhaps they're awakened. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve. Perfect victory. And we get an Elven Club. Just break that down. A Monster Wand to break that down. Go ahead and leave. 1.6 XP. And get back here. Okay, so definitely want Solarian and Froxus on the coal, so we get the most that we can out of that. 256. Yeah, I think you have to be on the iron. 180. 180. There we go. Alright, probably we'll be on the leather, or maybe the grain. Yeah, probably the leather. We're getting a lot of leather back at town. There we go. That is pretty good. Not quite 900 here for a nice multiple there. At least you know your kitty is doubly content for now. Yep, one more turn on that. Cooking and compositing. Anything else that we want to do? We can do another one of those. Howdy, Seal and Mortar. How's it going? I was just mentioning that you might be getting a new bow once this group gets back to town. Okay, what else do we have that we can upgrade? There's a lot of bone that we can actually upgrade. So let's look into that. With those Akkadian tablets, have they really only found, like, one of each story? It depends a lot on the individuals. Sometimes we've found multiple copies of the same thing with only slight differences. Sometimes we've found multiple copies with vast differences. The book does have some variations in it. So, like, it'll have different versions of the same myth and stuff like that. They did a lot of copying, so stuff that ended up being practice for students, we tend to have a lot of copies of that. Letters, if we have a personal letter, chances are that's the only copy that ever existed. If it's a diplomatic text, then there probably are multiple copies, because oftentimes they would keep one in the capital and then in relevant cities around, like, you know, the capital, if the Assyrians have made a treaty with Elam, then the capital is going to have a copy of the treaty, but the Elamites are going to have a copy of that, and probably cities along the border are going to have copies of that too, so that they can be consulted as needed. But in general, a lot of times, yeah, there's probably only one copy of a lot of that stuff. Not necessarily because there was only ever one copy, but probably more likely we just haven't found extra copies, so. Let's go and pull you off. There we go. You don't need to be on that. Is going well, that is good. Right, I don't think I actually checked the equipment here. What did I finish? Oh, no, it's next turn, right? Yeah, next turn the Pure Sword's gonna be done. Oh, so they do that. Yes, there are times when we have, like, the first half of a myth in one form, and then the middle half from, or a middle portion from another one, and we can combine that and get like 80% complete. But even then, there tends to be differences. Sometimes it can be. Sometimes just individual words will be blotted out, so that means that we can't tell what's said there. But things like the Epic of Gilgamesh and the Enema Elish, usually we have lots of copies of those, because those are, you know, those are important documents. It's like Shakespeare today. You know, there's tons of copies of Shakespeare out there. But even with Shakespeare, there's, you know, First Folio and other publications and stuff like that from back in the day. You know, imagine being a scholar 2,000 years in the future, and you have fragments of the first folio and fragments of a later publication of some of his plays. It's going to give you, you know, you can try to reconstruct it, but you're never going to be fully confident on exactly how it comes out. Of course, with digital documentation now, that's maybe less of an issue. You discover the remains of an old settlement. Let's go ahead and investigate. As you explore, you notice long-dead humanoid remains scattered all over the place. They look larger than human, possibly orcish. Unnatural forces binding these unliving are still weak. Try to break this bond and thus free their souls. Let's go ahead and do that. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. Now the ritual works, and you free the unliving souls. Morkalub gets +1 mysticism, up to 26. We doing English students everywhere a favor by losing those? Shakespeare's great. Let's go ahead and search the ruins. 11 amber, 8 elven wood, and a crappy sandstone hatchet. Break it down. 0.6 XP. Alright, let's see how we did with that piece of equipment. Okay, a good quality pure sword, 156% shielding, and 1.7 damage. I believe this was going to go to someone here in town, and I think that was going to go to our broken skeleton. Yeah, because this is just an unconditionally better sword. And then I can break down this sword, that silver sword. Alright, so our broken skeleton has 71, 10, and 22 shielding, doing not a whole lot of damage. Not a whole lot of damage there, but it's okay. He also has an okay shielding jewel. Not a great one, though. Okay, and then what's next? The Pure Mallet. Yeah, the Pure Mallet is going to stay here as well. So we're halfway through Igneous Spike as well. I should probably check on cooking and compositing. Okay, not a whole lot for you to do right there. Go ahead and get onto that. Okay, obsidian. Make more obsidian, make more diamond. Alright, we're up to 117 mithril again. So that'll get us... I don't have enough for 10, so not 20. That is a pain in the butt. Alright. I should probably make a lot of stuff out of wood soon, because that's a tool that we... That's a material that we have tons of. Okay, we finished up that research. There are Lightbringers over here, so we should probably make our way over there and say hi. There is a terrain artifact down here. And we have some ruins up there. So come up here. Gather the scaled leather. Gather the sandstone. And what can we do compositing-wise? I guess the clay will do. Actually, no. Let's not do the clay. We'll do quartz. We get more diamond. I could turn a lot of this mithril into metal composite. And I kind of should go back and gather more mithril. But we'll hold off on that for a bit. Make more topaz. So that's 1, that is 1, that is 2. That's fine. Just gathering that. Okay, pure mallet is next up. Let's see what we get.
You find the Dziad Mroz that the dwarves sent you to seek out. He stands watching you silently, but a young girl made of ice approaches you.
You are searching for grandfather. Why?
I think he found me. I don't think I found him. I think he found me. I was not expecting this. I love this picture, though. This is a fantastic picture. Explain what the dwarves told you. Ask for their help in stopping the Shattering.
The Dziad Mroz remains still, and the girl answers after a pause.
Yes, so they said many times. We do not share our secrets. Something the dwarves should have learned, no? Go away before my sisters decide to play with you.
Oh, I like playing with kids. I want to play with them. I have lots of Lego. I'm not sure that's what she meant. Alright, so we have a demon option. Dziad Mroz is an ancient demon, but still a demon and bound by your laws. Challenge it to a game of wits, harmony, or intellect. Call upon your domain for inspiration. All demons are weaved from darkness. When this light breaks loose completely, not even those ice planes will remain untouched. Tell the Dziad Mroz that his granddaughters will surely melt away under the burning gaze of the Lightbringers. Magic user or magic. Demons, especially the ancient ones, are ruled by mystical powers and demon laws. Challenge the demon to a spiritual game. All demons are weaved from darkness. When this light breaks loose completely, and not even these ice planes will remain untouched. Tell the Dziad Mroz his ice granddaughters will surely melt away under the burning gaze of the Lightbringers. So basically, these are the exact same. It's just that we'd have a level 7 with this one rather than this one. Well, it says call upon your domain for inspiration, so let's go with this one first. Okay, so let's see. 43 mysticism, 32 destiny, 35 intelligence, 34 wisdom, 35 strength and perception. It has a brute force, demon, blizzard, delay all enemies, ice spike, soul tear, energy explosion, destructive words. Target battlefield except the caster. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. You've got a weapon with random blast, you've got armor, and you've got a protective pendant. 162, 182, 179, 27 armoring across the board. Alright, I think we can auto-resolve pretty easily. Yep, perfect victory. Accept the outcome.
Yes, you speak well.
An old, deep voice now speaks through the young girl.
A conundrum I long feared. Bound by nature as I am, as we all are, I must now betray what is most precious to me.
Is this the first time they've switched voice actors in the narration? Say you care little for his moral troubles, you need this information. Promise that you will not divulge this secret beyond what is needed to stop the Shattering. Yeah, we'll go ahead and promise.
You bested me in a challenge, so I must speak the truth now. It is a lie that I live with no heart. I simply gave it away long ago. And then later, much later, I found a way so that my frozen heart would allow my love a life she always wanted. If I give you this secret, she will have to suffer again.
She?
She was once Lady of Winter, but also Mistress of Rebirth.
Oh, Red.
The circle of life and death. Every spring day she would have to die so the circle could continue. So I found a way. I became the winter myself, forsaking all spring, forsaking my heart. And my heart was that of spring, of hope. So yes, you can use it, for it has great power.
And that love of yours will have to return to her role?
Yes, she will once again need to die for us, and I will become even more of an ice creature. But you see, she told me this when I did what I did. She laughed and said the wheel will turn no matter what I do. She thanked me for the short respite I gave her and walked off free. Till now.
What is her name?
That secret I will keep.
Well, how do I find her?
Now, once you take my heart, I will not know you, so when we meet again, my cold anger will run deep. Try to stay away. You see me as one here, but I am water. I do not die. I come again. I come as many. And when my heart keeps this prison, and my lady is forced to suffer again, winter may lash out for a time. It may change your world.
Alright, let's go ahead and keep listening.
There is a final price. One of you must retrieve my heart, and when they do, they may come out changed forever.
Well, we can accept the terms. That seems awful, though.
The Dziad Mroz points towards an icicle and walks away. When you get to it, you see a single snowdrop inside. One of you reaches for the icicle, and the frost chills them to the bone.
Alright, hold on to the ice heart.
The ice reaches so deep into your soul that it never lets go. You awake as a Sniazinka, your heart frozen, your mind cold. Only through your faith do you retain your sense of self, despite the daunting, ever-present call of the Winter Grandfather. You hold the frozen snowdrop, and can now take it to the Red Cave for the dwarves.
And Dracophile got changed. You do get 5 wits, though. Let's go take a look at this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. Let's see. 1.4 XP. Because that might, like, block... I don't know, I might want to, like, check out the other options first. Hey, not a rogue AI, how's it going? That is true, he never could keep his hands to himself. You lost a pet, which I think was a dog. You've kept your bow, which is still doing decent damage. You're still able to equip everything else. I don't really know how your stats have changed. I didn't do anything to your sacks. You did it. You're the one that picked up the icicle. I mean, here's the thing: is there anyone that I would want to change? I don't know that there is. Like, everyone's kind of doing a specific job in the group. Let's see if that's going to happen, if that's going to gonna trigger as well. Well, let me double check something else first. What if he can't have kids anymore? Well, it's not like he's had many kids lately anyway. Okay, so here's the other thing, is that the pure mallet isn't mastercrafted anyway. We would be reloading regardless. Now, they do say that there's only a chance that people change. I don't know how much of a chance that is. When it comes to offspring, being an ice demon probably won't stop that darn stork. That is true. That is true. All the kids you've seen have come from the undead getting it on anyway. Yeah, lately that's been Morkalub, primarily. Actually, let me go ahead and check our food. Yeah, we're okay there. And we're okay there. Alright. So let's see if he still comes. Because I was expecting to actually go to the event. No, he did not. Alright. So that was a random encounter or something. Which is kind of interesting. Actually, let's double check, make sure that we got the... Yeah, there we go. 2.9, 3.1. It is also Shield Leech and Poison, I think. And this is going to the Reclusive Heroine. Technically only a little bit more damage, but it's usable in social challenges. But it also has lots of special effects, so definitely worthwhile. Swap that in. And we're going to break down that, the Topaz Mallet. And get 5 Golem Leather. That's pretty good. You feel warmer, but you have TARDIS sickness. Oh, that's just psychosomatic. There's no such thing as TARDIS sickness. See, you got your sacks back. Your stats definitely did go up significantly, though. I will note that. Your stats went up significantly. Go ahead and search the ruins. Go ahead and destroy the unliving dragons. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. Oh, wow. 18 pure stone. An alchemy gathering tool. A golden crossbow. Break that down. 51 dragon bone. 53 mithril. 5 worm silk. Enchanted javelins. Go ahead and hold on to those for now. A stonewood shield. A runic spear. I'm actually going to break that down. Amber Codex, Random Blasts 2, 1.2 in Detached Spirit and Weakness. Silver Battle Axe. That's worth keeping around. 4 Pristine Matter, 2 Morph Material, Crystal Robes, which are pretty good. It does have movement. Stonewood Heavy Armor. Composite Heavy Armor. Which I think might be a waste. Having composite in that might be a waste. I think we're going to break that down. Let's hold off and let's decide later. An obsidian club. Hold on to it. Stonewood hatchet. Hold on to it. Gather what we can and leave. 9 diamond, 1.4 experience points. TARDIS sickness is a conspiracy theory. Alright, let's check out some of this equipment. That book is definitely not better. I don't think that we got any better armor. So that's really good damage there, but we Could swap this out for less damage, but an effect. Which is 150% damage if the target has armor. I don't think that's worth it. So I'm actually going to break down this silver axe. Okay, Moonstone Heavy... Yeah, that is the best armor that we have, so I'm not going to swap that out. Diamond robes. Did we get any robes? Because they have to be robes. They have to be pretty light. Combat robes. You don't need movement. Crystal robes, no. Fur robes, not as good. No. Nope. Let's see. You could definitely wear something really powerful. But the composite heavy armor, that is better. That is better than that. Those are all robes. The book. Random Blasts 2, 1.2, but we got Ice Spike, which I think I prefer. I think I prefer the Ice Spike. Shield-wise, I might have a better shield here for Elmindreda. No. No, I could decrease my physical shielding to get overall shielding. I don't think I will, though. Nothing there. How does this book stack up? That's Random Blasts 4, so no. You've got good armor, so no. Okay, Isengrim could definitely use some better armor, so we'll check that out. Kukri, 36 on that shield. No, I don't think there's going to be a better shield that we have for you. Combat Scroll. Ghostly Axe versus Elusive Bite, no. Come back to those robes. We have better armor. No, I don't think so. Definitely don't have better axe either. Okay, it needs to be armor that gives movement. No. Alright, so we could equip the composite heavy armor, get slightly more shielding on a Morkalub. But I kind of feel like this composite heavy armor is a little bit of a waste. Okay, I think we are probably looking at something better for you. Can't wear that. You don't need the movement. Nah. Random Blasts 2, 1.1. We do have a better book. But you've got Ice Spike, and this does not have Ice Spike. I think that the Ice Spike is better in that case. These robes, those are really good robes. Seal and Mortar has really good armor. Dark medium armor. You could definitely go with the Stonewood heavy armor if you can carry it, which you cannot. So that's unfortunate. God's Hatchet. Oh yeah, no, we do not have a better one-handed hatchet. By any means at all. That composite heavy armor is good. Shield-wise, 25. Okay. So we could go down slightly for across-the-board shielding, which is kind of what I'm thinking about doing. That would be a better shield in general. So with that, I think we'll go with the armored shield. Even out the, well, actually, now your, Smappy's mental armor is better. Let's see, Golem medium armor. No. Golem heavy armor and Untitled Rabbit definitely don't have anything better. Okay, so actually, as good as all of that stuff is that we picked up, not really worthwhile. That said, that is 155%. Let's go ahead and sort by gathering. It does weigh 60, so I do need to keep that in mind. So I'm going to look for anyone who... Okay, so that's 155. That's 155. Okay, so that is the equivalent of what we've got. That's the top tier thing. That might actually be better to break it down, but... Let's see how it goes. I wish that there was a thing that would indicate whether that 155% was going to be better than the 6. Because there really isn't. So, 20 gathering. Yeah, okay. Just barely better. To get the 6. Oh, actually, Islandwe then. You should have this. There we go. We're looking at 24 versus 22. Yeah. Islandwe gets that. Alright, so 147%. Nope. Alright, that will be better for you, though. Alright. Little pirate. That is a group carry multiplier, though. Which, actually, this fur gathering tool is better for that. Alright, that's fine. Some of that stuff can go back to town. Let's go ahead and face them with our Spirit. A Lightbringer and Enlightened Spider Queen. Auto-resolve, accept the outcome. 2 Shadowbone, 1 Secret Alloy, 1 Quartz Hatchet, 1 Leather Jewelry with Lullaby, break all that stuff down, take their stuff and leave. A 0.5. Make them like us even less. I don't mind at all. And there is a lot of sandstone here. So let's just gather it all. Okay, so you're done. You can get back to compositing. How much, what are we looking at? Actually, I kind of want to leave you there. Because I'm still gathering the iron. Alright, let's get working on this. Get all this mythical leather. Just because. And you can work on metal composite. You're done with that, so you can work on that one. And I still have a lot of wood that needs to be converted as well. How are they doing on coal? Only 55 right now. Only 55. Well, that is quite a bit that they need to gather. I probably should have Title Rabbit gather some more mithril, though. What else? Okay, no one going up a level. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of these Lightbringers. We've come to talk, perhaps establish a friendship. That's a level 9. This force seems immaterial. Call upon your domain and face these fiends with your spirit. So, 2 Lightbringers, 2 Enlightened Dwarves, and an Enlightened Leshy. Perfect victory. We get 2 Wraiths, 38 Malachite. I think I'm just going to break these Wraiths down. 0.8 XP. We'll get down here, gather this, that thing. A sudden blizzard engulfs you in its clutches, icy clutches. Use some of our wood supply to quickly strengthen your shelter. Let's try to push through it. We can easily get through that. Auto resolve. Perfect victory. Accept the outcome. And we get a physical blessing for Shogman and our Rusalka. We also find some stuff. Discover the body of a less fortunate soul to loot. 14 nut tincture, dazzling robes, go ahead and hold on to that. Iron sword, break that down. 15 seaweed, 0.6 experience points. Howdy, Keith, how's it going? Alright, let's go ahead and get that terrain artifact. Get lots of seaweed. Alright, what do we have materials-wise? We don't have enough iron to upgrade. No, wait, actually we do. We do. Let's get silver. Just one. What stone do I want to do? I think we'll just do quartz. There's 16 of that. Yeah, we're not going to get all of that. That's fine, though. Alright, what else? Some diamond we can do. Let's see. I think I'd probably rather do the scaled leather. Have I used a demon in the ring yet in combat? No, I have not. Just go ahead and get you on there. I guess we'll do some metal composite. Because we're going to need more of that. Anything else that we want to get? Well, getting more mithril would probably be a good thing. Will you and can we see it? I will try to remember. I mean, I haven't been doing a whole lot of the combats. I usually auto-resolve, so... That's good enough. Don't want to use up all of my coal. As you sit by the campfire, some of the sparks from the flame begin to dance in the air. They move away from the bonfire and become glimmers in the night. They seem to want you to follow them somewhere. Let's go ahead and follow the glimmers. The glimmers lead you to an old crypt. Say a prayer to Thea, the goddess of death, for the souls to be at rest. Then search this place. The prayer does not satisfy the angered spirits that dwell here still. The wraiths slowly materialize before you, seeking to take your souls. Let's go ahead and attack them. Alright, this is our second expedition. We'll just auto-resolve. Perfect victory. And I need to turn on my air conditioning. You defeat the wraiths and they dissolve into nothingness. A few linger and some may even stay with you, but they now pose no danger. We get a clay spear, break that down. Yeah, it's a really crummy wraith. Howdy, Mad Martin. How's it going? Gather what we can and leave. Alright, wooden codex, break that down. Leather robes, break those down. I said break those down. 6 mushrooms, 7 wood, 18 bloodbone, 1.4 XP. You've materialized in chat. You're going to take my alcohol and snacks. We can keep our souls. Well, the joke's on you. I have very few alcohol and snacks and no soul, so, you know. I mean, I am a plastic dragon. What do you expect? Alright, we did get that. We got lots of levels. Cell going up a level. You can get Orc, or you can get Ghostly Axe. We'll go with Orc. Bogomilla. What do you have? Okay, Will Drain takes Wisdom, so yes, let's go ahead and get Wisdom upgraded. Shogman, I am pretty sure you've got some stuff that takes Mysticism. Other than Brute Force. You really don't, actually. Well, let's get Destiny, then. Islandwee! Okay, Sneak Attack takes that. Yeah, we'll go with Destiny on you as well. You have food, but not really snack-type foods. Hey, Babu Haj, how's it going? Been watching my YouTube stuff for the last few months. Love my Final Fantasy playthroughs. Well, I am glad that you've been enjoying those. Those have been a lot of fun to play through. Final Fantasy IV is one of my favorite games. And welcome to the stream. You'll not take your old Pultney, your soul is of no consequence. Yeah, but more importantly, Dracophile, what about your sacks? What if he tries to take your sacks? Okay, we can't get down there. Let's go over here. Oh, there's a couple things up here we should go visit. Final Fantasy I is your favorite? Not bad. Your goods are your lives. Suggest a fair trade instead, with you throwing in a bit extra, less risk for both parties, or attractive, give the captain your best smile. Physical blessing. On Eelil, Rusalka, Dubrava, and Kukuri. Let's agree to go with the captain. Kiss the captain passionately, have some fun. Islandwee gets a 2.5 Destiny. I say that we hope so as well. And we also get a dog. A decent dog, actually. And 7 Malachite. Go ahead and leave. I like getting extra Destiny. That is pretty good. FF9 will be coming in a bit. Speaking of food, you should get dinner started. Well, I hope you bring enough for the whole class, Seal and Mortar. Been meaning to ask what sub were I on again? Oh, you're asking Dracophile. My bad. And Ariyaru gets some wisdom. 2 wisdom. 0.5 XP. Good stuff. I approve. Let's go ahead and do some camping. Let's go for the herbs. I didn't see that you Because you didn't tag him. You didn't use the @ sign. I missed that. I thought it was directed at me. Have I ever thought about Chrono Cross? Yeah, that'll be coming eventually. Now we're at 8,000 out of 12,000 now. How are we doing on compositing? Okay, you can get off that. Go ahead. We were at like 1,200 scale leather before. Now we're at 490. That's just Farron being insane with his skill there. Alright, nothing else for you to work on, so you can go work on that. And good lord, you guys are going nuts on that. There we go. Onto that. Onto that. Onto that. Onto that. And let's get Sherry working on pickles. There we go. Let's see what happens. Ah, we got some more ice demons that we can go say hi to. We go ahead and fight with Spirit. They respect it the most. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. 18 diamond. 1 sandstone javelin. Leather robes. And fur robes. Go ahead and break all those down. Leave. More opinion with the ice demons. 0.6 XP. Go ahead and search the ruins of this old structure. And we find 12 malachite, 0.5 XP. As you search, you find a chamber where a Dziad Mroz seems to be trapped. His typically cold eyes seem even more empty than usual, and as soon as you get close, he lashes out at you. He is cursed. Face him in the spirit realm so that you may free him. Alright, we'll go ahead and begin. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, well, let's see. Does anyone have something... Okay, we got snare, so we do want to get you out. You have... Brush it off. You have healing flow. Okay, no one has anything of particular nature. Alright, we'll go ahead and summon this demon. And put him right there. Okay, so you come out and you've got delay all enemies. That did put some delay, but you're still going pretty fast. That guy's really fast. Holy cow. So 81, 48 damage. So this is the demon. It's fast. It's decent. Okay, that is so that a direct attack will do damage. Ah, yeah, they're just going to be doing a lot of delay. Okay. All right, 67. Does anyone else have something similar? It's all enemies on battle. I should have gotten snare out. That's extremely slow. That's corruption. I think I kind of need to go with something a little bit faster, so go with that. That is terrible. Okay, so you're going to do something that's all battlefield, the whole battlefield except the caster. That's also extremely slow. So if we go with, like, nothing but fast stuff, like the fastest things we have, that might help. Summon unliving archers. Those can be sacrificed. Hey, Kichikun, how's it going? Yeah, Keith wanted to see what the summon demon was, and it was this thing. So unliving archers, they suck, but they're there to take up hits. Let's see. That's really slow. What do we have that's fast? That's only 18 damage. Summon some unliving rats that are going to be not terribly fast, but our archers actually get to go first, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, Ghostly Axe. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You can attack that one. They're all the same, really. Yeah, take that out. That's fine. And there we go. You realize the Dziad Mroz, or you release the Dziad Mroz from this curse, but he melts away as soon as the dark spell leaves his body. It seems he was dead all along. Mythical Scroll, random blasts 3, and summon Kamuch. That's pretty good. An Iron Frog. 4.8 increase intelligence. Pet Turtle. Gather what we can and leave. 10 Malachite. Improved opinion with the Ice Demons. 1.4 XP. Okay. Let's see. Dracophile, you can get onto the Mithril. Tidal Rabbit, you can get onto the Coal. Let's see. Can you do that? Yes. Okay, so that's good. Okay, we can get that. Oof. Alright. 195. Or 895. I could do that with Monia, but I don't know that I have anyone that I can get to get the enchanted leather up that high. No, that's not quite enough. I want the coal more. I definitely want the coal more. Is there a way to get 5 more points onto Shogman or Seal and Mortar? But does the coal want me? I don't care if the coal wants me. The coal is going to be got. Okay, Seal and Mortar, where are you in this list? Sort by gathering. Okay, you've got the best that we're gonna get gathering tool wise. What about Shogman? You've got 145. Okay, let's do no, it's too heavy. $75 versus 37. Okay. What about armor-wise? So that's 122. We have lighter armor that you could, I mean, I could always just take your armor off for the moment. That'll do. Get your armor back on later. Your DM decided you're finishing a session today. That's fine. Alright, was that enough? Not enough. Not enough. Alright, I need a little bit more on steel and mortar then. Well, let's see, you got enough movement. You don't actually need the horse. So let's take a dog. You can have a dog there, Seal and Mortar. Yeah, there we go. Alright. That gets it. That gets what we need. I can keep the horse around for someone else who might need some extra movement. Alright, so we're getting one batch of that, one batch of that, one batch of that, and a ton of batches of that. So that's good. Alright. What do we have? Yeah, I want to do the... I want to do that. So we're at 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Okay. What else? We can make a batch of that. We can do some other stuff. I should probably get some of the higher tier stuff. Finally can unmute. Well, welcome back. Oh, I got a lot of malachite. Let's get that malachite turned into diamond. Okay, we got a lot of leathers. Get those upgraded. Got a fair bit of metal that can get upgraded as well. There we go. Let's see. Hey, Old, since you're allowing names for your LPs, could I put up the ham for one to be named Nonchalant Snotweed? I think that might be too long anyway. No, I just missed it. I do miss things sometimes. I would prefer actual character names. Oh, there is a story there, Mad Martin. That's from Dungeon Hack. How many people did he name Dink? Well, I didn't exactly name people Dink. I mostly called them Dink, because they were. Let's do that. Actually, you can get onto that, and... No, that's fine. Alright, that's good. That is good. And that's good. Can we have Raxa and a dually? Sure, just gotta redeem them and let me know which characters you want. You think you almost called someone in real life a Dink because of me? To be fair, I got that from Mystery Science Theater 3000, so you can blame both of us, Title Rabbit. Dink is short for ring card. Is it? I'm not sure about that, Sir Fall. Can't have Dooley yet, he still has to be found. Well, maybe he's here. Okay, fine, you'll blame us both. Good, I'm glad. But yes, you can absolutely have someone named Roxa. You can go with Mystic Mystique. Actually, that might be too long. Best Girl Roxa, yes. Ground Shake is Destiny, so we are definitely going with Destiny. I can trust you. You're very serious about names and their history. I don't know, Zerf. I'm a little suspicious of that. Pyro Emily. Pyro Emily? Have I missed something? Oh, there's something up there. Dang it. Zerfall only speaks truth. Let's fight with Spirit. Auto-resolve. A perfect victory, accept the outcome. A 16 diamond. 0.5. More opinion with the Ice Demons. Oh, Emily from the Blood Wolves, right. I forgot that she's a pyro. You have to remember that I do tend to forget these things. There's a lot of Let's Plays. And I'm a little distracted when I'm doing the Let's Plays trying to do commentary. It is a lot harder for me to concentrate on remembering stuff from Let's Plays when I'm doing the Let's Plays. We could do Granite now. It's kind of like you'll occasionally get people popping in and saying, "Oh, you're doing all these things wrong. Why are you so bad at playing this game?" And then very occasionally, those people will then try it themselves, be like, "You're so bad, I'm going to show you that I'm good, I'm better at this." And they try it, and they're like, "Holy crap, it is a lot harder to do this and do a running commentary at the same time." It's how it works. So it's a lot harder for me to remember things. Let's see, anything else? We've done the metal. Oh, we still have... Yeah, we still have leather that we can do. We got some monster bone we could do. Go ahead and do that. It's the whole package you're here for, including the multiple firings. I mean, at least you always get your job back, right? I could get some ancient wood. Go ahead and do that. Alright, let's see. 3 of this. Okay, so that's going to be the big one. Yep, that's fine. 2 of that. 2 of that. The forgetfulness comes into play with the rehiring. It's great. If you say so. Anger brought puzzle games from someone streaming Let's Playing them poorly. It's not just puzzle games. Okay. We need someone else on the mythical leather down here. Yep, that's good. We can do some more sushi. Why not? There we go. Let's see, 86. There we go. That's fine. How are we doing on cooking and compositing here? You know, I was actually in a job once where they fired me, and the person who fired me was like, I've never seen someone take the firing so well. And I'm like, I'm happy to get out of here. This place is shit. See you, Mr. Wolverine. Thanks for coming out. Oh, shoot. No, don't get onto the combat leather. In fact, let's get rid of the combat leather. Let's get rid of the spike leather. I don't want those in the list anymore. Let's get rid of the morph material. Because I only want to make those when I need them. So we're down to 200 coal, which is actually, like, I don't actually have a whole lot to make right now. Little Bunny can get onto that obsidian. And Nat can get onto this dragon bone. Why didn't I just quit then? Because I was still getting paid. I mean, so it was a semi-firing. It wasn't a full firing because they were still gonna. They basically were just like, go now. We'll keep paying you for another 2 weeks. I don't have to work for 2 weeks, and I can look for another job while still getting paid. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. It was a crappy job. Took me an hour to get there every day and back. I mean, hour each way. Yeah, it's like. That is the place where the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer, after we had a 2-day connectivity outage with our data center, so we could still get out to the internet, but we couldn't get mail. Which, let me just tell you, that boggled the users' minds tremendously. So 2 days, the network team was working on this. Within hours, they were convinced it was a Verizon issue, a Verizon connectivity issue on their end. And it took them 2 days to convince Verizon that it was on their problem. And then finally, Verizon is like, oh, yeah, we found a bad card. We swapped it out. You're good now. And then the CTO was like, what do we need to buy to prevent this from happening ever again? Verizon, I guess? Like, if something is on someone else's end and they refuse to acknowledge it, there's not a whole lot that you can actually do about that. There really isn't. Now, that said, they probably should have had a redundant connection, but oh well. Getting paid for 2 weeks does sound pretty sweet. It was. It was. The reason they did that is because I was brought in by someone that they scapegoated. And I was kind of open about thinking that they got scapegoated, so... Let's go ahead and get Master Healer for Abcody. We'll go up, get this, then come back down and do those. The cheeky nerve, I know. How dare I speak truth to power? Okay. 950 for that, so Tidal Rabbit definitely needs to be on that. Get Dracophile on the Topaz. We could probably get you on that. Elmindreda on the Diamond? Yeah, that's enough. Islandwee on the Topaz. Actually, we can get Islandwee up on the Fish. Try to get more fish. That works. $89. Businesses don't want to... This wasn't a business. That was the Office of Naval Research. That was government. And profit doesn't matter there. It wasn't the worst I've seen in those things, but let's see. As you search through the ruins, you see a room filled with treasure, but it seems an ice troll lives there too. You know trolls like food. You could try to convince it to give you some treasure for food. Sure, we'll lose 50 food. Ice troll, auto resolve. Perfect victory. Did they chain me to a desk and make me research? No. No, that's for people named Martin. The government let Verizon screw... I mean, it wasn't a let, Low Bunny. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do when any two parties, one side insists they aren't the problem when they are. There's not a whole lot that the other side can do. It's like, if you get into a conversation with someone and they insist it's night out, but it's day out, how do you convince them that they're wrong? You can't! Alright, got 14 silver, leather jewelry. Break that down, 1.4. We got some more opinion with the ice demons. With nuclear arms. I suppose you could do that, yeah. I mean, it's not so much a convincing as making the argument null and void. Not quite 1,200 for the coal. Oh well. Can't hug your kids with nuclear arms? I mean, you can. It's just probably not a good idea. Alright, Shogman doesn't have any armor. I need to get armor on Shogman. Do we have anything that's about as good as that weighs a lot less? Let's see, 14. It's only 7. I'll go with the fur robes, which have really good shielding, at least. Also, we do have a pet turtle. I think Lil Zerfina has one already. Yeah, and it's just as good. Although it's using metal composite. Got to build up their tolerance somehow, I suppose. Exactly. So, Zerfall, Lil Zerfina has an iron frog, a turtle, making her smarter. Intelligence for Islandwe would probably not be bad, but you have a ghosty. Yeah, it seems like a reasonable thing to fire over. Your intelligence isn't used much, I don't think. And you got this good parrot. Oh, actually, our Rusalka, you can have the Iron Frog. There we go. Yeah, essentially it's more like a shadow elf than a dark elf, but it's kind of the equivalent in this game. You discover an orc burial ground. The setup is simple and pragmatic. There are funeral pyres and signs of a feast. Some pyres have ornaments and even basic weaponry, but they are clearly ornamental, rather than the good stuff. Have a closer look. As you enter the burial grounds, you feel the earth shift and notice bony hands coming out of the ground. Speak to your kin. Perhaps they too are awakened and not merely puppets of dark magic. Go ahead and do that. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. And they give me crappy monster javelins. Thanks, guys. 0.8 XP, though. That not bony hands. I mean, it's better than Gabbo's bony elbow jabbing into everyone sleeping in my bed. Alright, our Bog Bee's going up a level. We're going to upgrade Bite. Definitely do that. I got 3 locations that we can visit over here. You see before you the ruins of an old city, covered in ice so clear that it looks almost like glass. An old sign hangs at the gate. Ye who come here desire not the treasure within. Turn away, for thy souls will be at peril. There are classically foreboding humanoid skulls scattered around. Zurka, look for any signs that may show what this place is. Barge in with no care for details. Skip story. You look closer at the gates and consider the wording of the warning, and you find the symbolism of the long-lost kingdom of Kral. Try to recall details about this kingdom. This was one of the first human kingdoms to rise after the darkness was beaten and the awakening came. It promised renewed glory for mankind, but instead of flourishing within a year, it fell into terrible ruin. Focus only on what might be relevant here. The ruler, King Kralskra, was said to be a magnificent man who promised to deliver true prosperity to mankind. But there were also rumors that he scorned the gods and thought himself divine. Still, his land prospered until its sudden demise. Looking at these ruins here in the ice plain, perhaps the city simply fell to the Shattering and its effects on the world. Joke's on them, we don't have souls. Yeah, let's go in. You enter the ruins and find them surprisingly warm. The ice you previously spotted is indeed more like glass, as it is hard and slippery, but not wet or as cold as you'd expect it to be. You also spot a glimmer of light coming from the remains of a tower. Charge in with weapons drawn! Let's go ahead and explore the tower carefully. You enter a large chamber that was surely a great hall once, or perhaps a ballroom. There are frozen chandeliers, tables set up with silverware, granite floors, and ornate columns. Must resist looting before story completes. There are also mirrors and paintings on the wall, but the mirrors are shattered and the paintings are torn where the king's face should be. A golden throne is submerged in the odd glass, and atop it sits a lone figure, turned away from you. Tell him to talk fast if he wishes to speak at all. Skip story. Attack! Let's go ahead and speak to him. The person turns to you. He is a withered husk of a once great man, wearing a crooked golden crown and a metal mask over his face. His voice is loud and harsh. I smell the life force on you. It sickens me to the bones. Yeah, but that's all you are. I know, that's why I mean that. Otherwise it would sicken me to my skin. What are you, stupid? Have you come to admire my kingdom or praise my greatness? No? Well, you are too late. It is all gone. This is clearly King Kralskra. Address him as such and ask what has befallen his once great kingdom. A learned one, how rare. When I rebuilt mankind's greatness, we had scholars once more. Now the earth shatters even evermore, the light no doubt brought by the meddling of those idiotic gods. A mere priest holds tatters of great knowledge. Wait to listen to more of his story. Tell him that if he calls your gods idiotic once more, you will teach him a lesson. Say that you agree about the gods. Even though you are forced to do their bidding, you dislike their constant meddling. Let's wait to listen to more of his story. I mean, I like their meddling. What happened, you ask? They happened. I was strong, I had beauty, wisdom, and the love of my people. But the gods did not like it, no. They made my kingdom rot through betrayal and misery. And in the end, on my deathbed, I was cursed, my face torn from me, and this body trapped in this glass ruin forever. I cannot touch anything, I cannot leave, and I cannot even look into the mirror, damn them. Oh, tell him that if he calls our gods idiotic once more, we will teach him a lesson. Bah, servant of our tormentors. Did they promise you riches, make you their pet chosen? Why, Elmindreda is their chosen, but no, I don't think they promised us riches. They just said, you know, hey, there's a problem, can you go fix it? And we're like, sure, why not? It's a problem, needs to be fixed. It is they who made me like this, you know. Well, I mean, it's your own fault, isn't it? I was a king, a great one, too great for them, as I renounced their deeds and pushed mankind. But they got angry, cursed me. I was powerful, so they made my kingdom fall. I was loved, so they made my people betray me. And I was beautiful, so they carved out my face and attached it to a demon. Seems fine. Doesn't the backstory of this game kind of make the first game a meaningless Shaggy Dog story? No, it's not that it was not, because, so, you were fighting against the darkness in the first game, and now we're fighting against the light. It is kind of an important thing, and it gets to the whole balance thing. Accept his tale and tell him it is a terrible fate indeed. Question his story. You do not think our gods would be so petty. He must have done more to anger them. I mean, like not worship them, for example. The impudence! You come to face a king and speak as if you were an equal. I mean, Elmindreda is a chosen, so yeah, sure, why not? And to question my word. If you do not believe me, go seek the demon wearing my face, and the creature will tell you I am right. So trust a demon or an unliving cursed king. Tell him you do not have time for this and he'd best move away while you loot his ruins. Well, ask why we should bother at all. I suppose I do sense in you an annoying essence of power. You may be just the minions I need to get rid of this wretched curse. If you do, all that lies here under the glass ice will be yours. Okay, I'm greedy. Good. As I said, my magnificent visage was placed upon the disfigured body of a lowly demon to mock me. I believe that once you retrieve my face, I will be whole and will break free of this curse. I have marked the creature's lair for you. Nod and say you will be back with the face. Elmindreda is better than King Dingleberry. He needs to know his place. Exactly! Alright, 0.4 XP. The Glass King. Oh, I think he sounds worse. I think he's worse. At least it's not that far, right? Alright, more coal. Let's go ahead and get the malachite. There we go. So now we can mockingly call a character Dingleberry? I mean, you can call that character Dingleberry, yeah. I don't have a problem with calling him Dingleberry. Empower the demon and let it enjoy his face? Well, we'll see. I mean, at the same time, depending on what happened, like, I'm sympathetic towards people who are cursed even if they did something bad to cause it. I do kind of think that after a time, you've served your time. You know, there's a difference between life imprisonment and life imprisonment when you can never die. There should never be life imprisonment when you can never die. Now to relax and eat. I hope you brought enough for everyone. I don't actually know what chicken riggies are. But it'll probably taste good, right? I love all of this extra research that I have. But they caused others to suffer. Yeah, but it is wholly inappropriate to punish someone for eternity for a temporal thing. Like, it's just, there's never call for eternal punishment. In my opinion. Shadowbane, you can get Showing Off or Hunter's Mark. I think we'll get Hunter's Mark, even though I don't really use it much. So I'm not in favor of Sisyphean punishment. No, not really. It's a regional thing. Okay. Eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind, let's say, Lil Bunny. Justice should be tempered by mercy. Let's see, a Glass King. Let's get up here. Pay them a visit. You find an old graveyard engulfed by low-hanging black mist. It does not seem dangerous now, but you know this could change at any moment. This is where the Glass King said a demon wearing his face resides. Well, let's search for it. Hi. You look like you're trying to be a wolf bird thing. As you move between the gravestones, you notice a young boy skulking in the mist, watching you. The boy has wolf's fur on his back, oddly long fingers, and crooked legs. It could be a demon. You also spot, under the fur, a terrifyingly beautiful male face, staring at you with a nasty grin. Demon or magic user. This is a cursed child, not a demon. Speak to him and ask if he is all alone here. Ask the creature to come out and talk to you. Attack it! Shadow Elf or Mroki. You sense the... So we can get Mroki. You sense the presence of Shadowkin here. They will likely defend this creature if you attack. Speak to the odd child. Let's go with that one. The child steps a bit closer. I've... friend, so you best keep away. If you come near me, my back face will eat you, yeah. Tell the boy you are not here to hurt him. You just want to ask him about the back face. Does he know how he got it? No, it lives on my back, and the shadows say that if I try to take it off or leave here, I will die. Magic user, examine the child. Go back to the Glass King and tell him that killing the child, even if it is a demon, is not to your liking. Let's examine the child. You sense that he is cursed by a power beyond your reach. It also feels divine. Alright, no, I'm not going to kill a child. You walk away and are about to leave the cemetery when you see a reflection of the king in a puddle. Have you got my face yet? The child plays in the background, and the king seems keen to ignore it. Ask if he knows that taking the face means killing this child, and also ask if this is his son. My son, do not be ridiculous. It may look like him, but it is another of your god's fiends here to torment me. Now kill it. Bring me back the face, and get your just reward. Convince him that even if this boy is not his, which you think he may be, killing the child is wrong. He should at least speak to the boy. Let's go with auto-resolve, accept the outcome. I don't want to look at him. If you are right, then I am the one who did it. To my own son? What did he do, really? Boasting about one's power is hardly reason for such a heavy curse from the gods. I allowed my pride to overshadow my duty. I let darkness into my home without knowing it. I made pacts with creatures and schemed to destroy the gods. There, I finally said it out loud. It feels oddly good. What about the boy? The boy walks over to you, and the king looks into his face. A single glass tear drop Glass tear drops from underneath the king's mask.
Please leave him be. Do not harm him. I know how to break the curse. Give you your reward and perhaps release the child too. Come find me.
Let's go ahead and agree and leave this place. 1 experience point. See? The much better option. Rather than leaving everyone to suffer, people are healing. I guess we'll go up here and finish this quest. You find the glass ruins where Kralskra awaits you on his throne. How the ruins moved, I don't know, but, you know, hey. But he is now holding an ornate sword. He turns to you as you enter.
I was a fool, but no more. With this sword and my will, strike me down. This will destroy the curse, and me and the boy with it. But he shall be free at last.
Let's ask him to tell us the truth of this story.
The truth is a fleeting dream when time stretches at it as it did for me. Was I a prideful prick who dreamed of toppling the gods, or a visionary thwarted by traditionalists? We will never know. I made bad choices, deals, and dirty games. At the height of my fallacy, I challenged Lada and said my own visage was far more divine than her common wiles.
Let's go ahead and keep listening.
Now the pretty lady who is not so sublime. Was it she who slapped me in the face, or was it her daddy offended at my impudence? Or was it even a priest seeking her favor? I do not know. I only know that I did see a golden light come to me as I died, and sweet sharp words were whispered to me. That which you treasure so will be taken from you, and only when you are reunited will this curse pass its true judgment.
How dare he suggest it was the Lady of Love and Harmony who would do such a thing? Nod an understanding and agree to end this curse for him. I'm gonna go ahead and end this curse. Do we know that the curse is eternal? I mean, I still think 400 years is probably too long. I mean, at that point, you might as well just kill someone. Unless, of course, their lifespan is on the order of millennia.
Good. Once I am gone, this place will also shatter. If you desire its riches, you must perform a ritual that will slow the destruction. I could give you the instructions, but you will have to do it yourself. You will, of course, require one learned in the arts.
Magic user, do the ritual. Let's go ahead and do that. Auto-resolve. Perfect victory. Okay, composite jewelry. Break that down, don't care. 21 mithril, 18 diamond. We get an armored sword, which is decent. You stab the king through the heart as he chants an incantation. His whole body turns to glass and then shatters into smithereens. The ruins begin to shake and collapse, but your ritual gives you enough time to gather some of the goods. Grab what we can and run. 0.8 XP. I guess this is what we gathered and ran with? Oh well. It's a decent sword. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can get 2 batches of malachite, so let's go ahead and do that. As many turns as have passed so far in this game, how do we know that humans and Thea don't live for thousands of years? I don't think that the turns and the time in this game is tied to actual realistic time. I don't think you can look at it that way. Let's get that made. Get that stuff made. What else do we have? I can do that one. Alright, what other goodies do we have that can be converted? Malachite we can do. Okay, so we got topaz, we got malachite done. Scaled leather we can do. We could do a lot of obsidian. Alright, see you, little bunny. Thanks for coming out, and if you make it back, I hope you can make it back. Alright, so quite a few of these things, so that is going to be 240 total. Elil can do one of these with just a little bit of help, so that's easy enough. Mr. Wolverine, get onto that. Little Zerfina, you can get onto that obsidian. Islandwe, onto the obsidian there. If only Auld could transmute pickles. I know! Okay, 2 diamonds, 2 mythical leather. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we've got everything up to 1 turn that can. Yep, that's fine. Okay, how are you guys doing? 98 out of 12,000, okay. New spell, transmute pickles to ham. AKA, transmute inedible food to edible food. Let's go ahead and get you onto that mithril there. Okay, you guys are done here. I'll leave you on that one, though. Oh, we're down to 69 coal. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Alright, what food could we make? I got a lot of nuts. Let's go with the nuts to start with. We haven't made a whole lot with that. And the fruit. Muesli. Muesli? Something like that. Breakfast of choice for fancy folk. Well, I think that is appropriate for Farron to make. There you go. Make some muesli. Not sure exactly how that's pronounced. I assume that's related to muslix. Well, that was a fun little quest that we had. I mean, it's not related to the actual story, but I liked having that little quest. I still need to do some of these other ones.
He finds the Dziad Mroz that the dwarves sent you to seek out. He stands watching you silently. But a young girl made of ice. The Dziad Mroz remains still, and the girl answers after a pause.
Yes.
Yes, you speak well.
An old, deep voice.
You best. She was one.
So we already saw
she
this.
will once again. That's. There is a final price.
The Dziad Mroz. The ice reaches so deep into your soul.
And this
that it
time
never
Monia
lets
gets
go.
converted.
You awake.
I don't... Oh, and... But I don't want Monia to convert. I don't know that I want anyone to convert, really. So, let's load back up. I think we'll do the find another way. Either that or maybe go to some of the other islands and figure out what those story events are. Has a 20% minus 1% chance of failing and transmuting the pickles into ham-shaped tofu instead. I mean, if it tastes like ham. Sorry, had to cough. I need to figure out something to, some more stuff to craft soon as well. Preferably with, like, normal materials. Alright, no one going up a level. Tastes like reprocessed shoe leather. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay, let's go take care of these demons. Fight with spirit, they respect it the most. Auto-resolve. 14 diamonds. Scaled robes. We'll go ahead and hold on to them. Iron jewelry. Topaz jewelry. 6 weapon block. We'll keep that. 0.6 XP. More opinion with the ice demons. Let's go ahead and search these frozen ruins. Take it and leave. We got 12 Bimber, which you'd think is frozen, but 9 Darkwood, 0.5 XP. Let's go ahead and gather some more nuts. After searching this, he's cursed. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Perfect victory. We get an enchanted scroll. Lightning strike and summon demon. Gather what we can and leave. 12 malachite, 1.4 XP, and we're almost up to 50 with the ice demons. Strong enough alcohol and it doesn't freeze? Well, I mean, maybe not in normal temperatures, but it would still freeze. Okay. Let's get you guys on that. Let's get you two onto that. And let's get you two onto that. That's good. Alright, you're over 10,000. How are we doing on stuff here? We're down to 27 coal. Farron finished all of that muesli already. That's kind of ridiculous. Meaty meals. We could do some fish and some meat. Get some baked fish. Guess we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, we still don't have enough igneous spike. So what else can we make? Like, I kind of want to make some more books. Alright, so if we go with mythical leather and mythical leather, what are we looking at? Random blasts 2, ice spike. That would be full. That would actually work out pretty well. What if we went with ancient wood here? So we could get up to the max with the by making it a good quality. Random blasts 4, 1.1. Random blasts 2, 1.6. That's random blasts 3. Yeah, let's make a couple of these. We got a ton of ancient wood. We got a fair bit of mythical leather right now. It's not bad. Let's make 4. We'll wait until Farron is done with the baked fish, though. Let's see. You are still doing higher education. Oh yeah, you need bloodbone for that. And fruit. Let's get you back onto the gold. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And see what happens. studying bloodbone and fruit, or is that what I'm feeding to you? You are turning those things in. You are teaching everyone in the village about the differences between bloodbone and fruit and gold. Our Rusalka has gone up a level. Get some wisdom. Is wisdom going to do anything? Not with that. Not with convincing voice. Wisdom does help with energy disturb. So it would help with energy disturb. I guess we'll go with it. It is 2 points. Well, I mean, if they keep sending out these guys, I might as well go get some more points so that we can actually get some recruitment with these guys. Try to talk our way out of it. The Rusalka, perfect victory. Go ahead and leave. Opinion with water demons is improved, 0.5 XP, and then you guys. Fight with spirit, they respect it. Perfect victory. Steel javelins broke those down, a 22 diamond, 0.6 XP, and now we have 50. Let's get over here so we can gather this stuff at least. Oh my! We're getting some boosts to our gathering. Right, because it's spring. And we got a sunny day. 50% bonus to work speed. Okay, you don't need to actually finish the, finish that. So, Farron now has a 2,127, he's not going to quite get 2 of these done, but we'll get 2 done on the final turn. 70% masterwork quality chance. Holy cow. 70 and 20. Like, that is not a big reduction in trash quality chance on that, which is kind of disappointing. Let's see what we get.
You find the Dziad Mroz that the dwarves sent you. The Dziad Mroz remains still, and the girl.
Yes, you have mastered my.
Well, we got this
once-
again.
Yes. That there is a final price.
The Dziad, the ice reaches so deep into your soul.
Now it's
that it never
Ariaru.
lets go. You awake as a Sniazinka, your heart frozen, your mind cold. Only through your faith do you retain your sense of self, despite the daunting, ever-present call of the Winter Grandfather. You hold the frozen snowdrop
Does keep
and
Woodfall.
can now take it to the Red Cave for the dwarves.
That is interesting. So, because you are unique, Ariaru, I would actually not... I'm not taking that. Let's see... Like, if it was Mr. Mazeman, since we have another Viatroviek, and they're actually kind of easy to get, I would probably take the change for. I'm not sure that I would take the change for anyone else, because everyone else is doing stuff for the group. Like, everyone else serves a purpose. Not of your type, no. I have 2 Viatrovieks. So I'd rather not lose what you bring to the table. Which, technically, I'm not sure how unique it is, but it is nice to instantly know that seeing a certain picture means that I'm looking at a certain person. See, back in Hamtopia, we have... I suppose Bogomilla would be okay, because I already have a Rusalka, and she's a light-sick Rusalka. I don't know that that offers much. Let's see. I mean, I suppose Sherry could get converted. Shadowbane could, because we have other wolves. Oh, right, no, we actually have 2 other Viatrovieks. So yeah, I mean, I've got 3 Viatrovieks. If a Viatroviek converted, that would be fine. But that's also, you know, in this group, not exactly likely. It's 22 strong, so assuming it's just picking one at random and that's not weighted in any way. They might go back to level 1, yeah. I guess I can look next time. Alright, a broken skeleton is going up a level. Line charge or battle orders? Let's get battle orders. It's already higher level. Wait, before I do anything. Yes, there we go. Master quality. So, Mass Lullaby... Ice Spike of a 3.0, Random Blasts 1.8. We will definitely be equipping some of those on people. The odds say you only need to make about 19 more trips in the TARDIS to get the desired result, except the event is also random. The event is also random. Alright, let's go ahead and save, because we're about to go into that town. And I want to check out its options. Let's try to speak to them. You get no answer, only several icy looks. When you become friends, you'll be able to recruit, trade, and cure all curses. So we can, as friends, ask to trade. One of the ice monuments opens for you. Enter, an icicle follows you everywhere, and you think it means to stay with you if you let it. Leave the town to see if it comes with you. Sure. We get an icicle. An icicle follows you everywhere. Alright, let's see. So that is... Icicles are thought to be the young forms of the ice trolls. They typically roam in packs and stay close to their guardian's lair. Some legends say that they are the tears of Lady Winter. The tears of Lady Winter cried every spring when the snows melt and her effigy is sacrificed. It is a troll, so it's got 2 weapon block, has regeneration, brute force, troll child growing up 186 turns. Oh my god. Oh my god. And strength of the swarm. Alright, so I definitely need to get it some equipment. I don't have a... I might need to make a shield for it. If it can take a shield. Can it use a shield? It can. Good. It cannot take a pet. No! Okay. Well, so no pet. Let's go ahead and give you a gathering tool. 214. I need armor that is going to give you some movement. That's 10. That's 9. Alright, we'll go with the crystal robes. Stat-wise, it's not actually very strong. I think I'd rather give it a... Let's increase destiny and perception, at least. That's a little bit. Shield. Let's give you the enchanted shield. And armored sword, so that at least you... I mean, you're going to be doing awful damage, but no, let's not do that. Energy blur. Yeah, energy blur is going to be okay. Random Blast 3 is not going to be that much damage. Alright, see you, Ariaru. Thanks for coming out. So that gets him up to 6 movement, but we need to get him up to 8. So I will see about getting a shield made for him. I'm okay with this. We've at least got him up to 6. I'm sad that I can't have him ride a horse or something. Let's speak to them. One of the ice monuments opens for us. Enter. A Dziad Mroz sits in the center, his body half submerged into the ice floor.
You have proven yourself sturdy. I am interested to learn more. One of my grandchildren, a Sniazinka, will join you, and one of yours will become ice. Thus we can both learn of each other. Just do not give me your chosen one, for the gods would not be happy with me. Agreed?
Alright, I'm probably going to be loading back up. Okay, so yeah, we would have to give up someone. I'm not going to keep this, so let's just give up Mr. Mazeman for the moment. And we get a Sniazinka. So that's another way to get a Sniazinka. Trade children. Okay, yeah, they only trade stone. Blood jewelry, weapon block, hypnotized jewelry, increased destiny and perception. That is a real waste, though. Okay. Nothing that we're interested in. Alright. Well, actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the raw stats of a basic Sniazinka. Sniazinkas are ice demonettes who inhabit frozen lands. They are curious of warm-blooded creatures, but can turn icy very quickly. Ice demonettes? So can only female characters, turn? No. No, because Dracophile turned. Huh. And they also can't take pets. What is their movement? Movement of 5. You mean change gender too? I have no idea. I can't go back and look, so. Alright, well, I don't think that we'll go back into the town, since all they trade is stone. That's all they'll take. Not really worth it. Oh, got another thing there that we can go do. Gather some more nuts, please. Gather fur leather. And we're not going to get 2 batches of the scale leather. Lifting your pizza out of the oven and boom, your forearm accidentally touches the inside of the oven door. Ooh, ooh, ow. Yeah, that's pretty awful. Okay, let's see. If I do a crafting thing here, I do have some good resources here. Not enough for a lot of things. Let's just do some wood for the moment. Okay, yeah, it has to be a legendary shield to get movement. Alright. What can we do? I need 11 leather. So I could put in mythical leather. And I can do stone wood here. So that would be 2 movement. It's only 9.6 shielding, though. Not sure how worth it that is, though, because that's like a lot of, That's 2. Is that the maximum we'd get? Yeah, 2 movement is the max you can get out of the shields. Alright, what if we do that and... that. That's a little bit lower. What did I have in there? That's a lot lower. Probably need to make some stuff back at the town. Alright, if I just did a whole legendary shield, or ancient wood shield, that would be 2 movement with very little actual shielding. But we can't actually make that. Alright, what about bone? Alright, not enough. See, as much as I want the movement, I also want some decent shielding. And I don't think this group is going to be all that good. Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't get one of those in 1 turn. Okay, what can we make this way? Okay. Shield. What do we have resource-wise? Life root. And ancient shield. Ancient wood. That'd be 16. That's not bad. What about sacred wood? I kind of like the colors on that. That's 2 and 10. Is that worth it, though? I could make a fair bit of the sacred wood with ancient wood, though. And that should get him up to the movement that I need. Okay, is there anything better that we can use? To get a little bit more. Something that we can either get a lot of or get... make reasonably or something like that. Mithril, I'd rather not. No, okay. Yeah, I think that we have to make the, make Sacred Shield. I can get Sacred Wood fairly easily. It's 1.1, 1.3, 2.4. That's about the same amount there. Yeah, that's the same amount of essence, so that doesn't matter. Definitely better to use the Sacred Wood if we don't care about what the essence is. And does it actually matter? I don't think it matters what you're making the, like, what essence types you're getting into shields. It doesn't seem like it does. Yeah, I think a pair of these would probably be really good for some characters if we just need to boost up their movement. Okay, we'll do that. Make 2 of these. That'll take up all of our sacred wood, but that's fine. We can get more sacred wood pretty easily. So we do have another character who can be named. And we'll just go with armor that is also getting us some movement as well. He's got terrible max health, but he should level up fairly quickly. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. And I think that we are going to end the video for YouTube here. So for YouTube, we'll be back tomorrow. For those watching on Twitch, I'll be back momentarily. See you then.